Guys, this is my 50th country. How do I look?
I know, dance.
It's really spicy. My mouth is just on fire right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sofia, Bulgaria. In just a few hours, we have a flight, Steve and I, across half of planet Earth, as we're flying to a brand new country that I've never been to. YouTube. There we go. We are flying and moving to a brand new country that I have personally never been to. Steve has. So we need to get out of here because we're kind of on a rush to the airport.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. We're about to go to a new home. But before we do anything else, you know what we got to do, Steve, right? Let's roll the intro. Here? Oh. Made it to the airport. It is time to check in, and then it's time to fly to a brand new country. You guys ready? I'm very excited. Shalom. It's my Jews. Shalom. We got some Jews. All right, after a very stressful security briefing where I got my whole bag basically taken apart because of the overweight allowances, we are about to fly right now to Dubai, which is going to be my first time flying to that part of the world. I've never been there before. Let's take off. Smack down, baby. Thank you. It is hot and steamy.
You're on the ground. We're outside, dude. We're outside.
We are in the United Arab Emirates officially. All right, my friends, welcome to Dubai. I am actually not technically, legally, in the technicality allowed to be here, but we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. I just hope I remember to address it. If you haven't guessed where we're flying to already, we are flying to
Colombo, Sri Lanka.
Colombo, Sri Lanka. As you can see, the flight behind us is about to board. We're getting really close to getting on this flight, and we're basically moving to Sri Lanka for a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna be based out of Colombo for a little bit. We're gonna talk all about that when we actually arrive because I don't want this video to be too much about the journey. So let's hop on the flight. Are you excited?
I'm really excited.
I'm pumped.
Let's
We'll
get
see
it.
some elephants. Maybe not tomorrow, but at some point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have boarded the flight. 4.5-ish hours, and we will be in Sri Lanka. I'm excited. It's gonna be a new home for a little bit. As Steve would say, let's fly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's humid, it's hot, it's Sri Lanka. It's weird to have arrived at like our new home now.
We're home.
We're literally home, which is so crazy because we've been traveling across Europe for the last 2 months, but here we go. It's time to settle in. We're going to take a cab or an Uber or something to where we're staying. So we just got out of the immigration and all that, and Steve was telling me about this the other day before we got here. In the airport, they just have all these shops selling refrigerators and appliances. It's kind of crazy. I don't know why you would do some appliance shopping in the airport, but look at it. You have refrigerators, boom boxes, washing machines. It's pretty funny. I've never seen that in an airport before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially out. We're waiting for an Uber to come pick us up. And it's just chaos on the outside of this airport already. Already a bit chaotic. This is what an early morning at Colombo Airport looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Got the sunrise coming in. It's exciting. 20 minutes later, through traffic, we have made it to our new home, the office of TukTukRental.com. Steve-O, you were just here a little while ago, right?
Yeah, man.
How does it feel to be back?
I love it. To be honest, I'm really happy to be back.
It's exciting. All right, we're gonna put our bags down and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Right, that is more like it. We got shorts and sandals on. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Asia. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's been a while.
See this thing right here?
We're gonna talk about it later. I don't wanna explain yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make a whole video explaining why we are in Sri Lanka, why we're in Colombo, why we've moved here, why we're gonna be living here for a little bit. Got so much to tell you guys about it, but of course, first time in a brand new country, the first thing that we have to do is go get some food.
Gotta fill these tom-toms with some yum-yums. I haven't been to this place we're going, but we're gonna go try to find some local food. So let's see what we can get.
Let's see what we do. Here, take a second to appreciate how loud and chaotic it is compared to where we just were in Sofia, Bulgaria, where it's so quiet. Also, another thing to note that's very exciting, guys, this is my 50th country, 50, since I've started traveling. Sri Lanka is number 50, and I can't think of a cooler country to be number 50. See, even they're honking because they're excited for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, eyes on the prize. Here's our restaurant. Ooh,
This is typical.
I could definitely go with some of this.
Yeah, I'll try that too. So it is, yeah.
You just throw everything on there?
There you go. That's a meal.
Okay. Do you have any sort of explanation as to what we just ordered?
Yeah. So this stuff is spicy. There's a lot of chilies in it. This, ooh, that's really spicy. Try it.
I love how it's just all mixed together too. And I think from what I saw in the pricing at least, it looks like most of this might be under $1.
This is about everything we just ordered is about $1. And typically, how you eat, you just mix it with your hands. You just go right in. Sri Lanka. Or roti right here.
Oh, this is filled with stuff.
Filled with potatoes and spices.
Ooh, something in there is spicy as heck. Steve's hiccuping.
When I eat something spicy, I get the hiccups.
Alright guys, this is my first batch of Sri Lankan food. I am very impressed to say the least. There's like lentils in here, rice, onions, all kinds of veggies, and a bunch of peppers to make it very spicy. And it's one of those hole-in-the-wall spots. I love stuff like this because it's usually cheap, delicious, not a fast food restaurant or anything. Here's to many more plates of this. So update on the situation. Steve has given up mid-meal.
I did a lot.
You did a good amount. I'm still trying to finish this.
It's really spicy. My mouth is just on fire right now.
Also, another thing I wanted to mention was, this is how they do napkins here. It's just a piece of newspaper, and you pull it out, you clean your hands with this. And you toss it out. Piece of newspaper, that's pretty cool. All right, we're leaving the spicy house. Steve, how much did that cost?
That was 230 rupees, which is like $1.50 for everything we ate together.
Welcome back to Asia, ladies and gentlemen. I missed it. I missed it out here. All right, guys, so this is part of being in Sri Lanka, especially this part of Asia. It's running into the bushes right now, but there's a monitor lizard here, which are like cousins of the Komodo dragon. It's right here in the bushes. It's big. I don't want to get too close. Right in there. That's so big.
Look at the bite. Wow. He's like a little crocodile. Gojira.
Oh, he's making a noise.
Probably bad.
He's totally growling right now. So I'm used to Florida where we have giant iguanas, but that's a real threat right there. All right, guys, so here in Sri Lanka, you can actually Uber a tuk-tuk. So we've Ubered a tuk-tuk. This is going to be my first tuk-tuk ride ever in my life. So there's a tuk-tuk waiting for us. I'm here with Ivan.
Hey guys.
And Brooke. Hey. They're both staying here at TukTukRental as well and working here. And so we're gonna go hop right now to a little marketplace and show you guys some cool things we're gonna get up to. Hello.
Thank you.
Esto sí. right. Tuk-tuk ride complete, ladies and gentlemen. So Ivan, what are we looking for? What are we trying to accomplish today?
We're in a little bit of an industrial hub right now, and we're trying to find a sarong, which is kind of a traditional bottom. It's kind of like a men's skirt.
Yeah.
If you've been to Hawaii, you know what a sarong is. Usually worn by women. Like this guy right here. This guy's got a sarong. But we're gonna try
It's a
and
nice
find
sarong.
one of these for ourselves. And we're gonna get a pocket put in it. So.
We want a futuristic sarong with pockets so we can put our phones in them. All right, so we found the sarongs. Ivan's currently getting his tested. Looks good.
Does it look alright?
Yeah, I think so. How do I look?
I know, dance. Actually looks pretty nice. It looks really fancy.
Alrighty, sarong mission was a success. We got our sarongs, broke out a cool little dress thing. We're all good. We got our stuff. We're gonna look for some food and then we're probably gonna head back to TukTukRental. All right. So we're just walking around. This is a horse.
There's just better grass over here. It's under.
He just crossed the street in the middle of traffic. All right, there you go. Come to Sri Lanka, you'll find little monitor lizards, horses on the side of the street. Hello, horse. All right, we're in a sweet shop now. We got a bunch of Sri Lankan sweets. Look at that. It's gonna get sugary.
So sugary.
And yeah, I met up with a local the other night who told me about this thing called, I don't know if it's pronounced jalebi. Is that how you call it? It's like a little round, sugary little thing. Here we go. We got it in the bag. Try this out.
Texture. Can I get?
Oh my goodness. That is an interesting flavor. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to think of the words. But it also has like a fruity flavor maybe? I don't know. It's very strange. Alright guys, so this is the sarong we actually ended up getting. You take it like that, and then like that, and you squidge that in right there. And that's a sarong right there, ladies and gentlemen. Do I wear it right? Does it look good? And you could also lift it up if it gets a little hot and wear like a short. I haven't learned how to do this yet, but I will learn before I leave Sri Lanka. All right, my friends. So it's actually the next day now. And man, it's been crazy. Just I feel like my body is still getting used to and adjusted. My brain's starting to understand where I actually am. So I thought I'd take a moment and just explain some things and also maybe introduce myself to you guys because I'm sure that many of you guys are brand new to this YouTube channel. If you don't know anything about me, I've been traveling around the world for the past 5 years making YouTube videos about my adventures, and I'm here in Sri Lanka and I'm gonna be staying here for a little while. So here's a map of Sri Lanka. Here's what you can see, what it looks like. It is a big old island nation that's really close to India, to the southern coast of India. My goal is to try to traverse and explore almost the entirety of this country. Obviously, with only a few months to do it, it's not going to be 100% possible, but my goal is to both connect with the local Sri Lankans who are living here and obviously coax tourists back here. If you don't know, earlier this year, Sri Lanka actually suffered from a really terrible event that happened in the country. The country is still recuperating from this. It's still coming back. It's doing a lot better now, but it's still coming back. So the goal with this video series in Sri Lanka is going to be to show you guys this beautiful country, connect with you local Sri Lankans, and obviously promote tourism to this incredible place. So in addition to everything that I've mentioned so far, for those of you guys who are new here, you should know I was living in New York City, in the most city-like place on planet Earth for the last 6 months or so before I left on this big trip. And then after I basically spent 2 months exploring most of the capital cities in Europe. So now it's time to jump into the nature. Yeah, we'll be doing a little bit of city. I actually want to do a really good job and cover a whole guide on the city of Colombo. So that's the goal of this series. That's the goal of this whole thing. So here is my message to you guys. If you're watching this video and you're just coming across this for the first time, and this is your first time to my YouTube channel, please, first of all, subscribe more than anything. Connect with me on Instagram. Please shoot me a message and let me know where you're from. And if you live here in Sri Lanka, if you'd like to meet up, if you'd like to hang out, if you have suggestions, send them all to me on Instagram. Once again, Sri Lanka being my 50th country around the world and my first time in this region of South Asia, I want to do a good job and I want to explore and I really want to do something special here. Oh, there's a little angry cat. There's a weird little, you have a weird meow, you know that? Very weird meow. There's a strange meow for a cat. So that's a goal of this series and that's the goal of this whole thing. In addition to that, today I'm being hosted by this beautiful company called TukTukRental.com. You should know if you're planning on coming to Sri Lanka and you want to do some tours with tuk-tuks, these are the companies for you right here. They do tuk-tuk rental, so you could just drive around Sri Lanka in a tuk-tuk just like this one. And in a little bit, I may or may not start learning how to drive one of these myself. So Don't worry about that. There's gonna be a whole video explaining as to why I came to Sri Lanka in the first place. I'm gonna do that whole video soon, so just make sure you subscribe for that. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say out here. Let's head back inside. All right, so that's the end of this video, folks. Like, I know that many of you guys are new to this channel, I wanted to tell you guys a little thing I do at the end of every video, which is basically I give you guys a word of the day. So I think the way that you say thank you is stuti. If I'm wrong, please correct me down below and also suggest me words of the day for the future videos. Guys, welcome to Sri Lanka. This is going to be one of the most incredible chapters of my life, I believe. So let's do this. Here is to another amazing video series in another incredible country around the world. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you long time. Goodbye, clats.